Hey, good morning, friends. Again, another morning on the patio here at 95A. It's a beautiful morning out, and I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. Things are going great at 95A. We're having a good, busy week, and that's the way we like it. I've been talking to you guys a bit about some ideas that we've had and how do restaurants pivot and what do we do moving forward as the weather gets a little bit colder, and are people going to sit inside, and what are some ways that we can bring our product to people. I'm definitely going to do some videos and some live videos and instructions, cooking demos, so to speak, that go along with the food, and I think they'll be a lot of fun, and you guys can get a lot out of it. I was talking to some friends this morning and telling them a little bit about my life and where I came from and how I started cooking. And I thought I would tell you guys that story this morning, and you might get a little something from it. But so I was 18 years old, fresh out of high school, and I was cooking in this little bar and grill in Burlington, Vermont. And the kitchen manager was this big kind of hippie guy that had a concealed carry gun in his holster underneath his chef coat, and really funny guy. But he told me he had been a chef in a 5-star restaurant in Boston for a long time. And he tells me one day that he's going to make a soup. And I thought, oh, cool. It's probably he's like, you're going to love it. It's going to be amazing. I thought, great. And so he makes the soup, and I look at it, and I'm looking at it. I'm going, well, that looks like Velveeta cheese and ground beef. And I'm thinking, well, yuck. But, well, let me not judge, and I'll try it. And so I try it. And sure enough, it's basically Velveeta and ground beef. And it was awful. And I realized in that moment that I could do much better than that. I said, well, if this guy is like a 5-star chef in Boston and can do all this stuff, and this is what he's got for me, then I can do better. And over the following years, as I started to realize that I had a passion for cooking and for what I do, I started making different soups. And it's something that really helped me grow as a chef. And I really learned a lot about food. And Mark, how are you doing, man? One of my guys watching that I cooked with, and the people that I've worked with over the years, I hope that I've given them some inspiration or a love for food, a passion that I pass on to them. And Mark, hopefully, is one of those guys. Anyway, so soups, back to the soups. They've really helped me understand spices and flavors and consistencies, and have been a great tool. So I'm going to step in the kitchen and make a new soup this morning. And if I'm changing some specials up today at 95A, I've got some really nice pieces of crisp pork belly, some Palisade peaches with brown butter, stewed leeks, and sherry gastrique, a bunch of other stuff, a duck breast salad, and some other things. So, come down to 95A, get some great stuff this weekend, and throw some more ideas at us. At me. If you think of anything else that you'd love to see, we're working on a bunch of stuff. It's not going to happen in a day, but it's going to be good. Things are going well, and just one last little note for you guys, and this has come up as well in some conversations, and I know we're all a little bit in this place. I'm sure a lot of you have read the book, Who Moved My Cheese? I think a lot of us are feeling that right now, that, damn it, this stupid pandemic, things just aren't going back to normal. My kids aren't going back to school. I want my life back. I want the things that I had before this stuff hit. And we're going to sit here and cross our arms, and nothing's going to come of that. But we can take that different view and the different perspective that let's go find the new cheese. Let's find the things. Let's adapt. Let's pivot. This pandemic, for a lot of us, can be the best thing that ever happened in our lives. And 5 years from now, are we going to say, yeah, that was the start of the end in 2020 when the pandemic hit and everything was a mess and there was a hurricane, there was fires and all this shit? Or are we going to turn around and go, wow, it was the best thing that ever happened in my life, was that transformation that I went through in 2020. So feel that, be it. Go find the new cheese. Be awesome people. Stay sanitized as always and have a great afternoon. Thanks.